guys, and welcome back to my channel. And it's been long since I was here to talk to you, and I just wanted to update you on my weight loss journey. And it has been good. It's been almost 1 year into it. I can say this is my 10th month into it, and I'm so happy and with the results, because I've managed to shed a couple of kgs here and there. It has been challenging. It has not been always easy, but with consistency and being motivated every day, we've managed to do a lot. And I just wanted to share with you and at least motivate those who want to start losing weight, and those who are also into it and they feel like they are almost giving up. I was once in the same situation. I remember the first time when I started this journey of weight loss. My son was 7 months old, yeah, I guess. And the first time I started it, I did it for a whole month, but I couldn't continue because it was very challenging, and I had not properly researched on whatever that I wanted to do, so it backfired on me. But we went on and on. Then afterwards, the first time I started it was on July. Was it on June or July, somewhere there? But it failed terribly after 1 month plus. After that 1 month, I went away and still my kgs were not moving. The scale was not moving, so I couldn't be patient with myself. So I had to quit, because why could you get yourself into a program that you feel like you should get quick results, but at the end of the month you end up maybe losing 0 kgs, and it was very challenging. But later on, I also started now. From July, I took a break. Then on September of the same year in 2020, I decided to also do the same program. But this time round, I was so determined. I kept the scale away for some time. I started on September, but I weighed on December, so at least I gave myself time for the scale to move, maybe for the body to adapt. I think that one helped me a lot to keep myself consistent. Yes, I've lost weight. Of course, I've lost weight. I will show you photos of the before and after. And sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I feel like I've not lost any weight. But when I compare with the photos, my before photos and my recent photos, truly I've lost weight. Even my face, my former face, I was very fat. Even the neck was almost getting to the shoulders, but the shoulder bones. But nowadays, at least doing this, I can at least see my chin was almost also getting fat, but until I have to force it. But there before I was like, the chin was very fat. Yes, it's not been easy, to be honest, and this is what I did. I think I have a previous video that I did, the first one on my weight loss journey. I think it was after 6 months, but now it is 10 months into it, and this is the program I used. It is intermittent fasting, and to be honest, it wasn't easy because I'm still breastfeeding my son. It becomes easy if you're not breastfeeding, but if you're breastfeeding, there's so many things that you have to limit yourself. Like you can't do strict diet with it for quicker results, so you have to be patient. Okay, whatever that I shared, somebody who is not breastfeeding or who does not have any health complications can achieve it in 3 months to 6 months. But because for me, in my case, I'm still breastfeeding my son, so I have to limit myself. There are some hours I can't go beyond it. So I stick around. We have so many protocols. We have 16-8. That means 16, you don't eat for 16 hours, but you eat within the window period of 8 hours. In that window period of 8 hours, you have to eat clean, like it's 2 meals. You have to eat 2 meals in those 8 hours, meaning you don't snack in between the meals for quicker results, and you must eat healthy. And after that, you stay for 16 hours up until to the next meal. And in those 16 hours, the only thing that you're allowed to do is you drink. It's either you drink water or black coffee with no sweeteners or sugars, or black tea or green tea with no sweeteners in it. And also we have 18:6. That means you're fasting for 18 hours, then you eat within the window period of 6 hours. In those 6 hours, you can choose to take 1 meal or 2 meals, but don't snack in between. It is the same way when you're fasting. Take warm water, cold water, unsweetened black coffee or black tea or green tea. And we also have 24. They call it how do they call it? I don't know the name, but it is given a name, 24, meaning you fast for 20 hours, then eat in the window period of 4 hours. For 4 hours, some manage to take 1 meal, but for me, I do 2 meals, but they're not heavy in those 4 hours, and no snacking in between, of course. So far, currently, that is where I am. Like for breastfeeding moms, you're not supposed to go beyond 20 hours of fasting. Because when you go beyond 20 hours of fasting, they say, I'm not certified in these things. I just Google and get the information. Your body starts to release toxins, so it is not good for the baby, because through breast milk you can feed the baby the toxins. So currently I'm at 20 hours, and if I started with 16, 8 hours, after my body was used to it, I went to 18:7 and 18:6, then I went to 20. For currently I'm at 24, so I can't go beyond that. Of course, I could wish to go beyond that. And also we have 1 meal a day. They call it OMAD. 1 meal a day. You eat for only 1 meal a day within any hours that you feel like you're comfortable. You take that 1 meal, then you stay all through to the other day, then do the same. This one also has quick results when you take into consideration what you're feeding your body, and also a bit of exercises. And it's so unfortunate on my side that I have not exercised. I exercised for the first, I can say, 3 months when I was starting to this journey, but later on I stopped doing the exercises. But I feel like I should get back to it, because I feel like it is one of the things that is making the process feel like it's slow. I want to go back to maybe hit the gym, or you can do light exercise like skipping, walking. It is the best, and it's advised to do the light exercises. You can do aerobics in the house when you're in fasted state, when you're in your fasting period. They say it gives the better results, but for me, I feel like this month I should hit the gym or start doing light exercises to fasten the process, also to tone down maybe some sagging skin somewhere. Yes, I feel like I should get back to it. And also for the last 2 months, I started to cut out processed foods and sugar, because previously I was doing a lot of junk foods, which I think made the weight not move for some months. I could stay for like 3 months and lose 1 kg, because I was feeding my body a lot of junk and still fasting, so I could maintain that weight at that point. So the scale was not moving, but I was maintaining the kg. I feel like that is one thing that made the weight not move. So I'm learning, and I feel like I should start. I started eating a little bit more healthier foods, and I think I should be doing more as I wait for my son to stop breastfeeding. Of course, he's weaned to stop breastfeeding so that I can do it fully, or I can even extend to 24 hours, 36 hours. People do to even 72 hours, 158. I know it's 156. So people are into it, and before you do it, you have to be preparedly, you need to be mentally prepared, because it's not easy. Sometimes you're tempted right, left, and center because food is around you, but because of discipline, so you have to sacrifice for better results. And for breastfeeding moms, kindly wait until your baby is 6 months and is fully, or she's fully weaned, for you to get to eat. And don't be too hard on yourself, because sometimes it can backfire on you. Like, the skull might not move, but the fat is getting off, and stay hydrated enough. Sometimes when you're starting, you tend to gain water weight. That is why sometimes the scale is not moving, but later on, maybe after 2 months, 3 months, you get rid of the water weight and you will have a huge drop on the scale. This is something that I wish somebody told me earlier on, but I'm glad that I learned it afterwards and I saw it happening to me. So to be honest, I've lost exactly 20 kgs since I started, because I started at 105 kgs, but right now I'm at 85 kgs, and I'm so happy, because can you imagine, I lost 20 kgs in less than a year, with a lot of jokes, like with a lot of cheating. Like, I was eating a lot of junk KFCs. I could eat KFC a whole week. Can you imagine? And I was telling people I'm in a weight loss journey. Who does that, to be honest? Who does that? I think I was stupid. I think I was a joker. Who does that? I was eating a lot of junk food. Oh my god. Like, I could eat KFC. I could break my fast with a whole KFC chicken and fries. Jesus. Anyway, to sum up it's something good. It's something you can do it as a lifestyle. When you hit your target weight, you can balance it with 16-18 hours, because it is easier, because maybe you will skip breakfast, you take lunch and supper, and the whole other 16 hours you'll be maybe sleeping up until the next day. So it's a nice program. I'm loving it, and I don't think I'll stop it soon. Currently I'm at 5 kgs, but I'm targeting 75 kgs before the end of the year, and I'm praying that all goes well. And that is all from me, and stay here tuned. I'll be updating when I'll hit the gym. I'll be sharing my weight loss journey here mostly, and goodbye.